Average Angler here. We are going to talk about what I think might be the best finesse bait, the best worm on the market. It is extremely tough and durable. Fish seem to love it. It's extremely easy to fish. From the boat, from the bank, from the kayak, it doesn't really matter. And it can be fished with either rod. You can throw a spinning rod, throw a bait casting rod. Doesn't matter, again. And I fished this bait on several different heads. The first would be this one. I believe this is the B-Lat Shaky Head by Z-Man. You can see it's got the Z-Man keeper down there. Now, don't freak out, because this thing's a monster gaff. That is also a Z-Man. But that will work really well. That said, my preferred is that one there, which is a Frenzy nail. And you can see it stands up rather well. And honestly, it stands up in the water just as well. This is a Frenzy nail by Frenzy Baits. If you watched my Shaky Head video, that is my favorite Shaky Head. It's got a great hook, extremely sharp, and it just stands worms up. I mean, it literally, as you're fishing it, it stays stood up. So that is particularly good with this worm. Now, what worm is it? Five-inch straight tail. And that is PB&J. And I'm not really sure how you say it. I call it Fatty Z. I've heard the tour pros call it Fatties. But this is Elastic. Let's get the hook slot on the back there. So it's extremely tough. And for rigging it, just go about a 1/4 inch in and see this keeper on the Frenzy just works so well with Elastic, and it wasn't made for that. And if you've fished Elastic, you'll know that it's not easy to find a hook for it. But that Frenzy works so well, and this is so naturally buoyant, it's just gonna stand up like that, right? Just like that. It's just gonna stand up. Now, how would you fish this? Here's the thing with the Fatty Z, in my mind, and I'm guilty of it, okay? The worm has plenty of action when sitting still. All waters have currents, whether it's currents, wave actions, whatever. So there's always a little bit of movement in the water. You like that? You can tell I never got my groove on dancing wise. That tail is gonna undulate. And I think for the most part, for the longest time, I was overfishing this. This is a great bait year round, but what I really like about it in the winter is you don't have to do anything with it. You can dead stick it and that tail's gonna rock, or it's gonna undulate. and then you just move it a little bit, and it's going to start shaking more. So they also have a Magnum Fatty Z, and that's probably what I would use that big hook for that I showed you, this one on the top here. And tomorrow I'm going to show you another bait that can be really crafty in the wintertime. So this, I'm going to fish around points. May fish it uphill in the wintertime. But to me, the key is don't overfish it. Don't try to do too much with it. This thing is going to work for you. Comes in a good number of colors. They're very reasonable at $3.99 for a pack, and I think there's 5 or 6 of them. 6, yep. 6 of these. I mean, you're really gonna probably lose them more by snagging than you will them getting tore up. They're so durable. Z-Man Elastec is incredible stuff. Like I said, they also have the Mag Fatty Z. I think it's called Mag or Max Mag, which is a 7.5 inch. This is a 5 inch. Okay? A little bit more finessey, yet it's not finessey. It's a fairly bulked up worm, but it's still short. So it's going to appeal to all species of bass, smallmouth, spotted bass, largemouth bass. You can fish it, like I said, and this is what I really like. You can fish it on a spinning rod down to 6 pound test. And you can fish that frenzy nail on a spinning rod down to 6 pound test. You can also fish it on a casting rod with 15 pound test and be fine. So it's really kind of pick your poison of where you're at, what type of fish you're targeting, water clarity, all that good stuff, and then it's good from the bank, it's good from the boat, it's good from the kayak. It's just an easy worm to fish everywhere. It's a stick bait per se for the bottom, all right? Except it's standing up and it's just slowly moving around. So next time you head out, pick yourself up, pack of frenzy nails, 1/4 ounce is my preferred. You can also go with 3/16. Get yourself a pack of the Fatty Z's, and if you just want one color, you know me, I'm a green pumpkin, right? Get the green pumpkin. If you're only going to have one, go out there and give them a try. I think they'll work for you. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day, y'all, and be sure and tune in tomorrow when we're going to go over another sleeper bait, and I'm going to give you a few special techniques to how to fish it. All right, thanks for watching.